How's it going, boys? We're back with another episode of our NBA Live 18 franchise mode with the Chicago Bulls. And today, boys, I think we're going to get into our last season. You know, we've had a lot of people saying, maybe we should move on. This is going to be our last year. 9 years that we have been with this team. But you know what? We just got to go for it. We got to do everything we can to get that final NBA championship, and it starts with the NBA draft. Alright, here we are at the draft now. We do have the 25th pick, so we can definitely get a really good bench player here, a 78, 79 overall, just to kind of fill out the bench, you know, get just some good players right here. This guy's got 3 A's, Dylan Bowden. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick him. He seems pretty good. If, again, he can be a 78 overall, I'll be more than glad with that kind of player. I mean, in the second round here at 55, I really don't think we're going to get an impact player. Probably going to be around 69, something like that, 69, 70. There is a guy, perimeter offense A, any good playmakers, athleticism B. I'm not sure. Do I take this guy? I already took a small shooting guard. This guy's got a decent amount of B, so I'll go ahead and take him. But there you go, boys. I mean, hopefully, as long as these guys can pan out and become good role players, then I'll be very happy with this draft. So now looking at the draft picks, 283s taken first and second, 25th. Who did we get? There you go. Okay, Dylan Bowden is a 78 overall. That's awesome to see. That's exactly the kind of player that I did want. And at 25, okay, Ross Hollis. He's only a 70 overall, so it's really, we could have done better, but it's not the huge deal. Now is a big part, re-signing our players. Okay, that's some big things. Cat has declined his player option, so we got a lot of cap coming off the books now, but we need to re-sign guys like Sharif Swain for sure. Please, Sharif, re-sign. Yes, okay, good. Russ Melvin, I'd like him back. Yes, I would definitely like Russ Melvin back just to keep him. Just in case, you know, we have a backup power forward now that we don't have Lauri Markkanen anymore. Just so we have that backup power forward option. CJ Fedorovic, same thing. Let's just keep this guy on a cheap deal for now. Thank you. Okay, good. So now that's down 30 mil. So we might not be able to sign Cat. I mean, if we can't sign Cat, then we're lost. We're completely lost. We have to be able to sign Cat. Alright, so we should be able to re-sign Cat, but we could also get Roy Schmidt, which would be huge considering our major hole is our small forward position. If you do look at our team, I mean, obviously, hopefully we'll sign Cat, but that's the only position where we don't have an 85 plus kind of player. So if we can get Roy Schmidt, we will be in very, very good shape. I need about 23, 24 million for him. So I can offer Cat a max. There's 40 million. That's the best I can do, Cat. Perfect. And we are first in the race for Cat. Can we get Roy Schmidt as well? I'll offer him as much as I can. I'll give you 24.5 million. How about that, Roy Schmitty? Come on. Please, yes. Okay, we're first for both. That's really good. These other guys, I'm not really interested because we do have guys that, you know, are better. Bench players like Russ Melvin, CJ Fedorovic that we're fine with. Let's just keep those guys. Let them grow a little bit. Maybe they can, you know, get to 81, 82 and be solid bench players on $6.5 million. You know, that's such a cheap contract. And to be able to keep guys like that is so vital to these championship teams. But looking at our, okay, there we go. Perfect. I think we got Cat. And we're still number one for Roy Schmidt. So come on. Please, this would be such a formidable team. I mean, we have Lonzo and Cat on such high deals, but if Sharif and Roy Schmidt only take 20 mil each, and Hoffman as well is on a cheaper deal, you know, it's crazy because we have these really good players, but we sign them, you know, before they grow, and now they've grown into their contracts, and they still don't want excessive amounts of money, which is awesome. I still see 1.26. Please tell me he signed. Please, please. I'm pretty sure he did. But there you go. Yes, so we get Roy Schmidt and we get Cat. So we are looking phenomenal for this next season. All right, now, so we're going to quickly look at the team, look at the roster. I mean, we have 5 players, and they each play different positions. I guess Lonzo and Dustin Hoffman and whatever, you can kind of combine them into point guard, shooting guard. But we also have Lawrence Williamson as a 6-man. Quayshawn Steed has been bumped down finally. But, I mean, he's still such a good player. You know, being with us for 6, 7, 8 years and being a staple in that small forward position, like, Schmidt has so much to learn from him. Russ Melvin, Corey Chamberlain, Fedorovich, Blanton, Bowden. These guys are formidable for the backcourt. We only really need a backup center, but I think Cat is more than okay to handle that role. If we look at the player rotation quickly, how many minutes is everyone playing? Dustin Hoffman, 35, 38 for Alonzo. I'd like maybe a bit more out of Alonzo. Maybe take some minutes from these guys. I want to see Cat and Lonzo both playing quite a lot of minutes. I mean, they're such good players that why shouldn't they be? Maybe take couple more from these guys. Q, take some from him. There we go. I want those guys playing, 44, 43 minutes a game because they are that good. Roy Schmidt and Swain, also amazing players. And Lawrence Williamson, I'm fine with giving him 28 minutes. Him and Hoffman will kind of switch each other out, so we'll have no problem with that. But anyways, boys, let's get into the season simulation now. Alright, so looking at our record, we finished very similar to how we did last year. 48 and 33. Last year we were 49 and 33, so we still have 1 game left, but we'll probably end up in a similar position. 5th in the NBA, but the Eastern Conference is very, very tight. New York, Indiana, Milwaukee, all ahead of us. But I mean, if we were in the Western Conference, we'd be 2nd right now. So what are you going to do? That just goes with the conference. And look at our division. Indiana, Milwaukee, both really strong. If we were in any other division, we would be doing formidable against them. But we're in such a tough division and conference that we got to play these good teams all the time. There's no wonder why Cleveland's so bad. I mean, they got to play in the Central Division. And it's like probably the toughest division right now in basketball. Let's see where Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland's all the way at the bottom. So there you go. That just really does show it off. Looking now at team stats, Milwaukee led the league in points. Field goal percentage, we're not up there. 3-point percentage, as always, okay, good. We're up there. We're a decent shooting team. Free throw percentage, we're down there. So we got to improve that for the playoffs. Rebounds, we're up there. We got Cat. What do you expect? Assists, not up there even with Lonzo. Wow. Turnovers, we are up there. We got another star in Schmidt, so that would explain it. Steals, not up there. Blocks, we should be up there. Okay, we got Cat, so there you go. Personal fouls, not up there. And plus minus, we are up there. That's really good. That's an important stat to be ahead in. Now checking out the player stats, I imagine hopefully Cat had another good year. 27 points per game from him, 18 from Lonzo, 17 from Schmitty, 14.5 from Swain. I mean, that's more than what you'd want. 4 players averaging over 10 points, 3 over 15. That's really good. That's at least 50 to 60 points a game, guaranteed. Field goal percentage, Cat really shooting well. Russ Melvin, another reason I kept him, because he does shoot so well. Schmitty shooting over 500. Swain as well, and a couple guys very close. Q down there as well. 3-point percentage, Fedorovich knocking it down when it matters. Lonzo, even Cat as well. If we keep going to free throw percentage now, CJ Blanton, Hoffman, very high. Blanton doing amazing actually at 900. Rebounds, 11.8 from Cat. That's awesome. Really good to see from him. Sharif and Schmitty at 8 and 7 respectively is good too. 10.3 assists from Lonzo. I'd expect more, but I guess Hoffman is stealing some of his, as is Lawrence Williamson. Turnovers, Cat, Lonzo, Schmitty. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Everyone, I think, has the same amount of turnovers, maybe a little less from Cat and Lonzo. But, I mean, we have Schmitty now as well, so he probably gave it up quite a bit. Steals, Lonzo and Lawrence, as usual. Lawrence, really good on defense. Blocks, Cat, what you would expect. 2.6, pretty good. Sharif and Schmidt also pitching in. Personal fouls, Cat, Lonzo, Schmidt, Swain, Hoffman, what you expect, the starters. And Williamson, Swain down there, or Steed is down there as well. Plus minus, good. So it seems like our bench did really good, but our starters, Lonzo and Schmidt, weren't amazing in plus minus. Hopefully we get that better for the playoffs. Plus minus in the entire NBA, Siragusa and Porzingis. the huge front court duo of the New York Knicks. Kashim White as well. This guy was crazy against us in the playoffs. He played really, really well. We got to watch for him. The Knicks are a good team now. Personal fouls, 4.4. Wow, from Mason Barth. That's a lot. Blocks, Cat tied with Siragusa for the lead. Steals, faults, Dennis Smith Jr. Wish we could have him back, but I mean, I'm not complaining with Lonzo. Turnovers, they're also at the top for turnovers, so I guess it evens out. Cat up there at 4th as well. That probably needs to be better. Assists, Lonzo is kind of up there, I guess you could say, at 10.3. Could be a bit better, but I'm not complaining. Rebounds, Kristaps, Cat 2nd, so not too bad. Free throw percentage, Enes Kanter. Then in 3-point percentage, wow, 800%. He must have taken like 1 3. But Latimer, 425. That's a really good 3-point percentage. Ladarius Gordon, 611. That's really good. We don't have anyone close. And then Markelle Fultz with 32 points a game. Rare that Kristaps, Giannis are not leading the league in points. Dennis Smith as well pitching in. And this Vickers guy, he's ahead of Cat. I don't remember seeing this guy much. What overall is he? He's only 86 overall, but he's really good at scoring, I guess. He must be the only scorer on his team. Lauri Markkanen as well, down there at OKC. Wow, and he's getting 26 points a game. That's really good for him, and he's only 83 overall. I mean, I would have liked to keep him, but you know what? Sometimes you just can't. He didn't, you can tell when he left, he started scoring way more. I mean, it's important for his career and good for him, so I'm not complaining. But anyways, boys, I'm going to end the episode here. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day, and peace.